Hello. Okay. Check 1 2. I think we're good on this. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Yep. I think we're good. I think we're good. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Recording. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Bedroom Producing. Today I wanted to go over a beat that I enjoyed making, I had a lot of fun making, and I think y'all will enjoy seeing the process of how I made it, what I put into it, kind of all the effects. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright. So there are a lot of instruments going on in this track. There's quite a few drums. Let's start with the main pad that's playing throughout. And that sounds like this. Alright. So I started with this main pad, and I wanted to make something kind of... I've been listening to Edward Skeletrix a little bit, and he has some kind of like ambient stuff going on in his beats. And I wanted to get back into like some kind of more ambient, pretty sounds. And this pad really fit. It's from the XV5080, which is great for like PlayStation sounds, Nintendo 64 sounds, that kind of stuff. Check it out if you can. I really wish I had the hardware version. Only have the software version. At one time, I was going to buy the hardware version. I think they go for about $500. I might still get it one day. Who knows? All right, let's move on to the next instrument. I've got kind of like this dreamy pluck. It's kind of like an ARP. This beat was meant to be kind of video gamey. I have been enjoying sound design that sounds more like video games. So like saw waves, a lot of that. Just arcadey stuff. This is what the pattern looks like. So if you notice here, I kind of, after the first 4 bars, I kind of shifted it. I shifted the melody over in the beat. So see how it starts right on the 1 right here? And this, it's more off. I started it just a hair over. And I thought that gave it like a more intricate sound, less repetitive, especially in the beat. It sounds really cool. I think it sounds good. Alright, the next thing I have going on in this beat is... Let's see... So the next thing I have going on in this beat is this, another video game-ish sound. And I think that this has Portal on it. I think the majority of the sounds in here, I routed everything to a portal maybe. Yeah. I have everything going through a portal. Actually 2 portals. Which is crazy. But just to give more movement to the sounds in general, everything is going through 2 different portals. But they're not mixed all the way up, and they're not like changing too much in the synths, if that makes sense. And those last 2 synths have been from Surge XT, which is one of my favorite. It's free. It's a free VST. It's one of my favorite places to get sounds. Next sound we got, next synth we got. This may be, well, it's not last, but it's one of the last synths. Is this. We have this little plop sound. It sounds like this. Kind of sounds like water dropping in the beat. I think it just sounds nice. It's a nice little, another layer of sound. I think it sounds nice and pleasant to my ears. The next, so these sounds that I'm presenting to you now are not constantly throughout the beat. They are more of touches that I added in. Let's start with this one. This was like a lead sound that I wanted to put in. Which I think sounds nice. And I think that sounds super cool. Such a nice little lead sound. I think it's very pretty. I really like that sound. It has a portal on it, which is making it sound pretty. The final kind of instrument that we have is a little vocal sample from Arcade, of course. And it sounds like this. That's just a vocal playing. There's nothing really. It's fairly dry. It has a little bit of reverb, and of course a little EQ on it, but other than that, it's a dry sound. And this is what all of those sound like together. This is what the main synths sound like together. They sound... This is what the main synths sound like together. let's go through the drums. We have a hi-hat that I'm kind of using as a perk. It only plays kind of in the beginning. We have a camera flash perk. We have an open hat. We have this guy. We have this guy. A little hi-hat roll. We have the main hats. Some weird sounding hi-hats. We have a snare. Basic snare pattern. We have some snare rolls. Nothing crazy. And then we have the 808 patterns. So I kind of have them split off into two different main sections. One is like an accent section, and the other is my actual main 808. Because I originally on this beat I had two different 808s playing, and the second one just sounded off to me. So I made them both the same sound, and they ended up being like this. And I think that may be it for what we've got going on in here. Yeah, I think that's it. I've got some crashes going on in the beat. But that's it for all the drum sounds, too. Let me play them all together. Let's play all the drum sounds together. Let's play all the drum sounds together. I really like the pattern that's going on in these drums. Let's get into some of my mixing on these. This was an 808 that I didn't end up using. On this 808, on the 808, I pushed up the bass right here to make it sound more kicky, just to give it more punch. I've got a portal on every synth, pretty much. 2 portals, really. Mixed half and about 25%. Let's see. All 3 of these right here are going through that 1 portal. Then I've got some other synths with portal on it. That lead, ducking a little bit of the highs on that lead. Basic EQ, taking out some sub, some bass, making room for some vocals. And on the main EQ, the same thing. Other than that, nothing special. I've got some fruity soft clippers. I'll put more than one. I think it's fun. Makes it sound kind of crazy. There's 2 fruity balances on there. Turning up the volume, pushing it. I'm basically slamming my beats against the limiter, squishing them together. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this beat. Let me go ahead and play it for y'all. We'll just play through it. Love it when you